Look, moving on to something that happened last week. I just wanted to touch on and get your thoughts. Kevin Walters came out and was pretty aggressive in saying the NRL doesn't do enough to protect Reece Walsh. Seems to be when a player is injured, his coach, club coach, comes out and says so-and-so has been targeted, etc., etc. Now, just before I throw it to you, I have no doubt that New South Wales targeted him in Origin. I don't believe for a second that Suaalii did what he did on purpose. I think he wanted to clatter him and let him know he was there, that every time he went right or there left, he was going to get whacked. But I think it was just missed time. So I don't think that. They sent Suaalii off and they banned him for 4 weeks. I'm not sure what else they really could have done to deter this happening again.
You took everything I was going to say and nailed it there, right? So Suaalii was picked for his defence because he is a tremendous defender, as well as his attack and his aerial ability and his backup goal kicking and his ability to set up his winger. His defence is absolutely phenomenal, and he puts on big shots and he reads it very well and he's fast enough to recover. That tackle that he went to make, there was one intention from Suaalii, and that was to hit Reece Walsh late. Because he didn't get there in time, right? He didn't get there in time. But the tackle went wrong. He was making that tackle to let, as you said, to let Reece Walsh know, if you come down here again, I'm going to keep whacking you. I don't care if I give away 2 or 3 penalties for whacking you. But you're going to know that I'm here. It's just unfortunate. 1, Walsh slipped, and 2, Suaalii didn't have enough time to reset his body. But the onus isn't on Walsh there. The onus is on Suaalii. In regards to Walters and Slater's comments, like, Slater during the game was really angry, and I get it, right? He's just watched the best player on the park get knocked out, right? And I get that, and at the same time, Kevin Walters would be at home watching his best player get knocked out. At the end of the game, Billy Slater kept his comments close, but you see he wanted to blow up, but at the same time, I think he wanted to blow up, but he also knew that Suaalii had been sent off. So it's not as if Reece Walsh had been knocked out illegally and Suaalii played the rest of the game because, well, it's Origin. In regards to Kevin Walters saying they don't do enough to protect the playmakers, as you said, Suaalii was sent off and was banned for 4 weeks. And he was charged correctly, which is not often something that we can say from the match review committee, but they charged Suaalii correctly. Careless, grade 3, 5 weeks if you contest and lose, and you would lose, or take the 4 weeks. So I know it sucks. I know it sucks for Kevy because he's got an injury crisis to his most important players in Adam Reynolds and Walsh with a head knock. But in terms of protecting them, unless they turn around and say, hey, you can pick 3 players that can only be tagged and the other 10 can be tackled, what more did you want? What more did you... Like, you can't give him 8 weeks. You can't give him 8 weeks for that. 4 weeks was... And I even said it on Twitter. He's going to cop anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks. 6 weeks if he's stupid enough to fight it. 4 weeks if he's man enough to turn around and go, I got that tackle wrong. And he did. He came out and he apologised. He reached out to Reece Walsh. He made a vlog and said that he was really sorry about it, blah, 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 blah. And he was embarrassed to take his match payment. But I hope he donates it to charity, by the way. But other than that, like, I don't know what else they can do.
Exactly right. I think Walters is just venting his frustration. Yeah. There's nothing more the NRL can do. They can't pad one player.
You know the same thing. Like if the same thing happened to Nicho Hines, right? I would want Michael Maguire throwing stones. I would want Craig Fitzgibbon up in arms, and you and I would release 2 2-hour podcasts saying that the NRL needs to do more. When in reality, we'd be sitting there at the end of it off air going, "What else could they do?"